Part 2. I forgot this video is going to cut off after 30 minutes on my camera. So I'm going to redo everything I just said with polarity. So with polarity, right, this is going to be unequal, this is equal. So if S is the center, is this shape symmetric on the Y and X axis?
No.
No. So this would have a polar shape because it's unsymmetric. So you would need to figure out the electron configuration, the electron negativity differences for these, and you can figure out the bonds. Keeping in mind that the polar covalent have the partial charges and this has no charges. And we'll kind of go from there. And again, this is very, very useful with stuff because you're able to tell a lot of information from it, which is kind of a cool thing. Continuing on, we have one more topic to discuss. But for you guys, what I'm going to do, could you please just hover over the blue for like 3 seconds and pause, then 3 seconds for like the green, just in case I need it for reference, and then the orange, then the purple, and then I'm going to erase the purple. Because we have one more topic to talk about, and that obviously is naming. Tell me whenever you're ready. Thank you. And again, big thank you to my wife for helping me. This is speeding it up a lot because there's been a lot of issues. So thank you. She's smiling, I think.
From the bottom here.
Tell me when, and I'm going to erase.
Okay, I think you're good.
Okay. So, again, getting rid of all this stuff. Oh, that purple's not going away very easily. Okay. The last topic we need to discuss is naming. Now, there is ionic naming, covalent naming, and acid naming. If you're in my first hour, this is not a thing. Okay? So don't worry about it. Ionic naming. Metal plus non-metal. Covalent, non-metal plus non-metal. So if you go look back at here, you can tell by this. You need to know what a metal is. Okay? And that'll help. Here, there's going to be crisscrossing. Always. Here, there's always crisscrossing here as well. And covalent, there is no crisscross because there are prefixes. You are allowed to use your naming flowcharts, and we'll kind of go from there. Covalent things, with the prefixes, you might have something like SCl2, which is something similar to what we just did. This is sulfur. Dichloride. Again, ending with IDE, prefix. You can never have mono first. That was a very, 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 very big thing. Say it with me. Never mono first. Okay? So, if you had something like CO, which is carbon.
Never. Mono.
What is CO? You know what this is. We have a detector
I thought
for
you
it.
wanted me to say never mono first.
Okay, good. What is CO? We have a detector for it right over there.
Carbon monoxide.
This is carbon monoxide. So you may have it in the middle, so to speak, okay? That's fine. With ionic, actually, you know what? Going back to here, just so we can see it, I'm going to do B3N. This will be tri-boron mono nitride. Okay, so again, ide, mono. and then mono here. With these, anytime you have words, you want to get the charges. Going back over here, just to review the charges a little bit, and I'm actually going to make a little note for myself that I'm talking about charges at this point. Pardon me. +1, +2, +3, plus -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, because they are stable. And coming around from here, with these, if you had something like sodium oxide, I would just write the charges, and then you can crisscross. Okay. So Maria, do you see how the oxide has a -2, and that's sodium. I didn't write oxygen. So the crisscross would be putting that 2 there, and then the O would get what other numbers left,
1.
and that's how that would work. And again, you don't need the ones, but you can put it. Okay, so that's the crisscross. That goes every time. And again, just watch out for the polyatomics. So for example, something like lithium carbonate. Lithium is +1, carbonate's -2. That one would be Li2CO3. And again, the CO3 is the carbonate. So just kind of going from there. Be very, very aware of that. Going this way is way easier because it's just that's lithium, that's carbonate. The only thing to be careful of is if you have a transition metal, okay, like iron 4 chloride. In that case, this 4 goes with the iron, so this one will be Fe1Cl4. So just kind of watch out for that. Be very, very aware of that. Roman numerals only happen with transition metals. Some of you might have remembered I called these phase 3. That's a phase 2, and this is a phase 1. And then going to the very last part of the video, which has been probably causing people the most trouble, being absolutely honest with you, is acids. Again, it's either going to be binary or polyatomic. If it's binary, it's going to be hydro, something, ic, acid. And if it's polyatomic, if it has an us, it's going to become ite. So it was delicious. I bit it and it was delicious. Or if I ate it and it was icky. So those are the keys there. If you need more help with the acids, this is the secret. And it's really just practice. You all have naming packets. Both you have separate ones in all classes that have literally over 300 problems each. Let me know. And that's the end of the video. So again, if anyone needs anything, kind of go from there. Something on that. And we'll kind of go from there. So if you need anything else, tomorrow's the vocab day, Tuesday's that, and I'm staying late both days. I'm going to upload these right now. Have a great night.